What's up, good people? What's up, good people? It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder, coming to you on this Tell the Truth Tuesday. Y'all know what we do. We bring it raw, uncut, take the gloves off Tuesday. you know, that's what we do. We're going to tell you the unadulterated truth. We're going to tell you whether you want to hear it or you don't want to hear it, whether you see it or don't want to see it. There's so many people who want to sugarcoat things. There's so many people that want to kind of coddle people. But here on Tell the Truth Tuesday, that's what we do. Y'all know this week what are we focusing on? What have we been focusing on? We've been focusing, or we're focusing on the seven fundamental strategies of branding. What I call the brand you development. It's actually, I have a workbook that I created for this. So you can connect with me if you want to be able to get the workbook. This will help entrepreneurs and help leaders to be able to structure what it is that you do in your business for your business to be able to get you to gain you more exposure, to be able to give you put a system in place in order to be able to achieve your next level. That's what we do. But yesterday we talked about what partnerships, collaborations, and sponsorships. And I used the movie Air, and I'm gonna be talking about this all week because I watched it again. I don't watch this movie three times in over the last 4 days, but it's such a great movie. So if you have Prime, if you have Amazon Prime, you're an Amazon Prime member, it's actually on there now, and you can actually watch it. You can actually watch it, but I recommend every entrepreneur watch the movie Air. It's not about Michael Jordan, but it's about the signing of Michael Jordan. It's about Nike and how Nike became the company, the Fortune 500 company that it is today. I believe it's the number one tennis shoe out here today. It wasn't always that case, and this is Nike before it became the household tennis shoe name, and how they signed Michael Jordan to Nike, and it was probably the best decision that they ever made. But in the movie, the partnership that they take on, because it was a partnership and it is a partnership, so athletes understand that you have a certain leverage coming in because these companies want you to endorse their product or services because it's going to benefit them, and you should benefit from it too. But they enter into this collaboration partnership because they signed Michael Jordan, which back then in 1984, the deal that he made with them, or his mother made this deal. I'm gonna give this to y'all real quick. In order for them to do their partnership, this was their partnership deal. This was their collaboration deal that his mother negotiated for him. Not his agent, his mother negotiated for him. And she said for him to sign with Nike, because Michael Jordan wanted to be with Adidas. He was an Adidas man. Adidas was the big name. It at that time, 1984. Nike was a startup. It didn't even have which was interesting. It didn't even have a basketball division. Yeah, it had no basketball division at the time. It was a track shoe. It had track outfits. That's what it was known for. So this is the deal that they signed. This was their first basketball athlete that they signed. Michael Jordan, 250 million guaranteed, or yeah, or was it 250,000? It was 250 million. I think it was 250 million guaranteed, something like that. I want to make sure I had the numbers right. I know it's 250. A Mercedes Benz, and he would get a percentage of the sale of everything that had his name on it. The Air Jordan, everything that had Air Jordan on it, he got a percentage of that sale. Any of the products, the Air Jordan products, he got a percentage of. And the owner of Nike, or the CEO of Nike at the time, the guy Sonny Vaccaro, who actually signed Michael Jordan, it thought it wasn't gonna work, or it was gonna get turned down. And he thought that when she told him, when Dolores Jordan, Michael Jordan's mom, gave him her terms, he didn't think that the CEO would accept it. So he goes to talk to him, tells him about, hey, this is what, the partnership, this is what they want in the deal. And he thought he was going to say no. And he wound up saying yes. And it was the best decision he made for his company. So entrepreneurs, understand that your decisions that you make, there's going to be some risk. And this is what Sonny Vaccaro, Matt Dillon's characters, tells him prior to this. We take risk. As entrepreneurs, you're going to take a risk. Partnerships that you get into, they're going to be a risk. They're going to be a risk. Nike just took a risk on Ja Morant, and they're losing on that risk. That couldn't have been. Now imagine that being with Ja Morant going around social media and everything like that, toting a gun and everything like that. And they done gave him this deal, and now all of a sudden, imagine Michael Jordan, he gets this deal, and then he blows it. Or as the Sonny Vaccaro said, he could go and blow his knee out, tomorrow, and we're done. That was the risk that they were willing to take on him. That was the partnership that they agreed to. So in those partnerships, there's going to be risk. In the collaborations, there's going to be risk. But that's why you have to do your homework, and that's what Sonny Vaccaro did. There was a feeling that he got, which I get that. There was just this inclination that he watching, and there's certain people that give you certain instincts. You can see certain things in them, their energy, their demeanor, all of those things. We put that off as human beings, and that's what he saw, and he thought it was a worthwhile partnership. So that was that. Today we're talking about technology, and you got to think. The movie Air, 1984, technology wasn't anywhere near. It hadn't even really got into what it is today. There was no internet. There was no Facebook, no Facebook, Facebook Live, no Instagram Live, no LinkedIn, none of that. The Nike at that time, the only thing that you really had was paid advertisement on TV, in magazines, media, in magazines or newspapers. It was about creating this image. How do you create the image? And one of the things that I love that they talked about, the team that was with Nike, and that's Sonny Vaccaro, the other guy that did the sports, that did the marketing, and then even the black gentleman that did, or that was on the team too, that was a part of that marketing team. They created, and I love this. They created the shoe into Michael Jordan, as opposed to Michael Jordan into the philosophy of the shoe. They created this whole image using technology that they had at the time, which was the magazine, they had video, but they had VCR. So advertisement, or I should say advertisement, not necessarily the video, but the advertisement, creating an advertisement that they were going to put out to create an image. So as an entrepreneur today, I want you to think about the image that you put out. Now, we have an advantage today, because we have more advanced technology than what they did back then. But what's the image that you have out there of your brand, of your business, of you? Because you are your brand. You are your business. You are your brand. When people see you, you are a representation of your brand. And that's what they wanted in the movie. Well, that's what Michael Jordan was for Nike. Michael Jordan was going to be the image of what they wanted Nike to represent to people that would be buying the shoe. and creating that? How are you creating that type of thought processing, that imagery about your products and your services? What's going to make people, you using technology, to want to go out, utilize your products or buy your products and utilize your services? That's why I do this. That I'm using technology in order to be able to let people know what I offer, the products and services that I offer, i.e., my business consulting, the different products that I offer, whether it's the entrepreneur kit, whether it's the entrepreneur kit, the speaking engagements, the press kit, the marketing plans, the branding strategies, all of that. That's what we're talking about today. There's a concept that goes into those. And the way that you get those concepts and those ideas out there to your target market is the use of technology. Now, I can use technology like this. I can use Instagram. I can use my YouTube channel. All of those platforms. I have more. We have more platforms that we can use today than they had back then, and it's great if you utilize them. But you've got to utilize them as entrepreneurs, as leaders. Be innovative about how you use the technology in order to be able to get your staff or people that are working with you or for you to be able to get your product out there. What are three things? I want you to think of three. Yeah, you got homework. You got an assignment today. What are three ways that you can use technology today? And this is today. How are you going to use technology to put your business in front of your target audience today? What are three ways? This is one of the ways that I'm doing it. One of the ways that I'm using technology is by coming to you on Facebook Live and saying, giving you tips, tools, knowledge, information, and resources that you can use in order to be able to make you, your business, and your brand better. That's how you do it. One of those 7 fundamental strategies is utilizing technology. So how are you going to take this technology that we have in our hand, called a telephone, to be able to put you in front of your target audience, your target market? We're going to talk about exposure. We're going to talk about events. We're going to talk about promotion. Those are additional ways. But the use of technology, and when I say technology, I'm talking about the different means to be able to get your message. Technology is always moving forward. And I always say that Steve Jobs was one of the greatest minds of the 20th and 21st century. Well, 21st century, taking us into the 21st century. Why? Because he gave us the solution to a problem that we did not know that we had. And that problem was technology. The solution was giving us access to the world through a phone, through a computer, through a tablet. And we didn't even know that it was a problem. So how are you going to use technology today? 3 ways. I want you to do 3 things today using technology. I don't care if it's a video. I don't care if it's going using one of your social media platforms, whether it's utilizing your email system that you might have to be able to send out to your those that are in your target audience. However you are able to connect. I'm not going to say communicate, because you can communicate all day long, but I want you to connect using technology with your target market today. 3 ways. I want you to use 3 ways. And if you want to use the same material in 3 different ways, absolutely. But I want you to do that today. I want you to use three different means to be using technology, whether it's your phone, it's your computer, whether it's whatever it is that you're going to be able to use in order to be able to put yourself in front of your target audience. That's what entrepreneurs do. That's what leaders do. Leaders utilize partnerships, collaborations, sponsorships. Uh, Leaders, entrepreneurs utilize technology. They utilize events. They utilize exposure. They utilize promotions. They utilize increasing their products and services, and they utilize their brand new culture in order to be able to reach their target market. But you got to have a strategy. You got to have a system in place. I'm giving y'all, I told you, principles and systems. That's what we're about. That's how you're going to be better by the end of the year than you were at the beginning of the year. 1% better today. This, if you do this today, I promise you, you'll be 1% better than you were yesterday. I promise you. Take it to the bank, root 3 people with this. Incorporate this system that I'm giving you today, this week. And I promise you, your business, and your brand will be better. Hey, Doc, how you? Have a great day. Good morning to you. So utilize technology today. What 3 ways are you going to utilize technology today in order to be able to put you, your business, and your brand in front of your target audience? That's your challenge for today. I want you to be able to do that today. Let's be better. Tell the truth Tuesday. Tell the truth Tuesday. If you want to go on Clubhouse, go on Clubhouse. Find the group that deals with, what you do. Post in any of the groups that you may be a part of. Give them some tips or whatever. But you must use technology today. I want you to utilize technology to be better. To be 1% better. That's my challenge to you today. It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. It's another beautiful day outside. Go get your vitamin D, get that walk on, get some fresh air. Come in, do the work. You got to do the work, y'all. It's about doing the work as well, too. You're going to work for it. So, have a great day. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Want you to be great today. Do you want to be great? Absolutely. You want to be great. How are you going to be great today? 3 ways using technology in order to be able to put you, your business, and your brand in front of your target audience. I'm Dr. Leroy, the Impact Builder. We'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Have a great day.